my creatives, and welcome to another video. So today it is hashtag Take 5 Art Collab Day, woohoo! And we have some very exciting prompts for you this month, chosen by the lovely Ree. So I will just jump right in and tell you up front what they are. So the first one is blending, the second one is reflections, third, ink and paint, fourth, recycled from nature, and the fifth one is embossing. So if this went too fast, no problem at all. The prompts are always listed down below in the description box, and we also post our projects with the prompts on Instagram if you want to check that out. I also post the prompts on my community tab so that they are easy for you to find and you can follow along with us. And if you want to follow along with us, just post your page with hashtag Take5Art on Instagram. And if you make a video, I would love to receive a link from you. Just please send me a link on my social media, which is linked down below in the description box, because YouTube marks links as spammed comments and I can't get into my spammed comments, so it would be a shame if I would miss a video because of that. So please send it to my social media or my email address, which is also on my YouTube channel. So first off, I'm going to tell you what I'm doing right now. I am doing some collage and I'm working in my art junk journal, and I found this magazine image that I bound into the journal and I felt really inspired by it. So that is the journal page that I chose to work on, and I love to start with collage because I have tons and tons of scraps, and now I have a few scraps less, and it also gives a very nice texture. So I am applying a coat of transparent gesso right now. I also did that first because these pages are not made for mixed media, so it will prep your pages and protect them from ripping, because this is just regular printer paper and a magazine page. So now moving on to my first prompt, which is blending. I'm going to blend 3 colors of distress paint together with a baby wipe. And this is also a part of another prompt, because another prompt is ink and paint. So this is the paint part, and then the blending, of course. So my daubers dried up a little bit, which is no problem at all because I really don't need it. I do have spare ones, but I don't put them on new caps. I don't know. I feel like, do I use this color enough to replace the cap? But yeah, so I just put a drop of it on my page and I'm using a baby wipe to blend it into each other, and I absolutely love it. The colors are so vibrant, and I went for more of a monochromatic color scheme this month, and in yellow, which is also not a color that I use a lot as a dominant color, so that's really fun. I'm also using some vintage photo, and if you want to know what I used, everything is listed down below in the description box, and if I can find it online, there are also links. Just remember that some of them are affiliate links. So now I have my first 2 prompts down, because now I'm going to use the ink, which is this archival ink. I'm going to stamp with this Dina Wiggly stamp, and I thought some tone-on-tone stamping would look very cool, because I usually stamp with quite a contrast, so I thought it was fun to use a color that was similar to my background to create a little bit of texture. So that was a lot of fun. So now I'm going to ask all of you, if you like this video, if you would give it a like, and if you want to subscribe to my channel if you like this content, and put on a notification bell on all notifications, because recently I found out that a lot of my subscribers don't get notified. So if you do like this content, I would love it if you give me a thumbs up and subscribe and put on the notification bell on all notifications, so that you will get notified when I upload a video. And I would love to hear from you in the comments. Moving on, I found this Dina Wiggly stencil in my stash because I thought it was a bit too, I don't know, heavy. So I wanted to add some lightness, but I didn't want to use a stark white color. So I'm using titanium buff, which is just an acrylic paint from Amsterdam. I'm using the stencil to create my own pattern. That is something that I really love about the Dina Wiggly stencils, is they look so simple, but that makes them so versatile, and they are so unique and look more like a mark making tool. What I'm doing right now is I'm using an anti-static tool all over my page, because I'm going to emboss, because that is the 5th prompt, or one of the prompts. And that's my third prompt I'm doing right now. And I'm using this Finnabair stamp and some Versamark ink. So Versamark ink is a clear ink which is sticky. And that means that this embossing powder, which I'm going to use right now, will stick to that ink. And once you heat set it, it will give a very cool gold embossed look. I don't know how to say that differently, but it will turn gold. So this powder will melt and then it turns into gold, because I chose gold because of the yellow background. I thought it was cool. I really forgot that I have embossing, so really thank you for adding this into the Take 5 Art Challenge. Now, I want to tell you that if you don't have anything to emboss with, and embossing can be in different styles and different things, don't worry, you can still do the challenge. Just switch out the prompt for something that works for you. The prompts are there to work with you and not against you. It's supposed to kickstart your creativity, so never be afraid to leave a prompt out or to change a prompt up in your favor. It's to have fun and it's to kickstart something and maybe think a little bit outside of the box that you're used to, because I never embossed in my art journal and I'm thinking right now, why not? Because how cool looks that? It's so shiny. I love it. So that is what this challenge is for, and never feel like you can't participate because you don't have any products. Just find substitutes for it, and I would love to hear what you change them up with, because that's also part of the creative process, of course. So don't feel intimidated by these prompts and make them work for you. So I did these pages separate from each other to make sure that I had the most control about spreading the embossing powder and putting it on my pages. And I really enjoyed it. It was very easy, and it gives just a fantastic look, don't you think? It looks amazing. In a second, I will show you again in like normal speed. It's so shiny. I absolutely love it. It gives such a cool texture. So I'm very, very happy. And I'm actually really happy with what I made today. Even though I'm on a time crunch, I'm late. I'm very late with filming. I didn't even post a sneak peek because time flew by so fast, but maybe I perform best when I'm stressed out. No, it was a really fun page to make and I really felt so relaxed. So now I'm going in with a Posca paint marker, and this is a gray color, and of course I'm doing a doodly border because it is my page, but I thought black was too harsh for this page, so that is why I chose a gray. And later on I will also go in with a white Posca paint marker to go over the doodly border again, after of course this paint dried, and that will give it a cool little shadow effect, so that it gives it more of a bit more of dimension to the doodly border. And I used to do this a lot with black and white, but I thought, why not with gray? And I actually really, really like it. So yeah, that's what I did. And then for the reflections prompt, I chose this mirror, or these hands in a mirror. And they fit my mood so well. And I found this image in Flow magazine. I love Flow magazine. It's one of my favorite magazines to harvest images from. I also love the articles, but I have to be honest that usually I don't read all of them. I just go for the pretty images. But I'm sticking that down with the Eileen's Tacky Glue and an update on the glue. I snipped the tip. And with the tips from Amanda, thank you so much. It's a perfect glue now. It's not hard to use. It doesn't drop out of my bottle. I'm very, very happy. So thank you so much for these tips to snip the tip of the tacky glue. And I do very much recommend this glue. I really, really like it. So the excess of the mirror image, I put that on the other side to complete my collage. And now I'm going in with my recycled from nature. So maybe this is a little bit of cheating, I'm not sure, but this is a dried flower I received in a Your Creative Studio kit, and I thought it was perfect for the prompt, recycled from nature. Also, I am allergic, I have allergies, so I usually don't pick flowers and stuff, but I did want to add something from nature in there, so that's why I chose this as my recycled from nature. And this page really gave me the spring vibes and the hand, and I'm so longing for spring. We had a couple of beautiful days here in the Netherlands, and it's not enough, you know, like you have these first spring days that you're like, yes, spring is coming. And that was really the feeling that I was capturing with this page. And I think it worked out really, really well. So I'm also adding some washi tape, and I buy these on AliExpress. It's just a neutral washi tape with a grit and yellow washi tape. And now I am going to add my quote or my sentence or my saying. Oh no, I'm going to do something else first. First, I'm going to make some more marks with my white Posca paint marker, which I really enjoy doing at the moment. Mark making is really my thing at the moment. I don't know what it is. I love it. So yeah, I'm just adding some more marks to bring in some more of the brightness into my page. And then I will move on to my saying. So I don't do this challenge on my own. I do this challenge with 11 other ladies, and they are all amazing. They are linked down below in the description box, and I would love it if you would go check them out. We all work with the same 5 prompts, but our pages or projects are completely different. I love to do an art journal page, but Leanne from Creatively Free to Be Me often does all kinds of different things like tags or I don't know, she has done lots and lots of different things with the challenge. So go check them out and maybe you feel inspired to join us as well and give them some love. So here is the last thing that I did. My quote was simple. I am longing for spring because I very much am. And after spring, summer will come, and summer is my favorite time of year. So that is my art journal page for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I would love it if you'd give me a thumbs up. I would also love it if you'd consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, put the notification bell on all notifications, and thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you all next time. Bye!